Here's some plants that I've started from seed for my garden this year. Today is April 20th. And down here we have several herbs. Started all of those from seed. This rosemary plant I bought at the grocery store. They sell them in the produce section, and I just put it in a pot and it's doing really well. Other than that, everything here has been started from seed. I have 3 different types of tomatoes, a couple different types of peppers. These are red cabbage plants, and here are some tobacco plants. This is just to play with this year, and we'll see what happens. I transplanted these into cups. These are just red solo cups. And I put them in the cups about 2 weeks ago. And here they are in the starter cells. And I usually try to put 4 plants in every starter cell. And these are all tomatoes. I didn't have enough room. I don't really need that many in my small garden. So I'll be taking some to my brother tomorrow. And I'm going to show you how I transplant them from these cells into the solo cups. Okay, what I like to do is plant them deep. I plant them down to where the first leaves are. That deep, because all of this is going to form roots, and that's going to give the plant a healthier root system, which is going to make better absorption of nutrients out of the soil, and I think a healthier plant and healthier tomatoes. Alright, so let me show you how I'm going to pull these out of the cells and transfer them into the cups. This is the germination table that I have set up. I have a frame made out of 3/4 inch PVC, and I just hang a 4-foot long shop light. I don't know if you'll be able to see real well, but there's 4 bulbs in there. 4 48-inch fluorescent bulbs. I'm not sure if those are T8s or what exactly. I don't think it matters. But I have 2 bulbs that are cool spectrum, which gives the blue color to the plants, blue wavelength, and 2 bulbs that are of the warm spectrum, and I think they give more of the red spectrum to the plants. And you can see by the greenness how good those look. So healthy. And so this is how I start my seeds every spring for the garden. I have these down in the basement this year. Usually I keep them upstairs, but I kept them in the basement this year, and they've done fine. I was worried that it would be too cool down here, but I have a couple heat pads. I used those while they were germinating, and then I took them away. But you can see I had to cover them all in plastic, kind of like a hoop house or greenhouse kind of effect, just to keep my cats out of here. They eat all my plants. I can't get rid of the cats, so I do my best to keep them out of here. Okay, now back to the project at hand, which is transferring these, or a few of these tomato plants, from these starter cells into some red solo cups to give to my brother. Now the soil that I use to start these is just a mixture of probably, I'd say, 50-50 blend between coconut coir and just a good potting soil that I get from the store. I'm not real specific or special. I just try to find something organic and healthy and something that works well for me. And this is just a plastic tote, And I'll throw a couple cups full of worm castings from my worm farm that I have here in here, just for some extra nutrients and good bacteria. And this is what I use in my potted plants in the house, as well as these seed starting for the garden. Real simply, I just fill the cup about 2/3 full, make a hole with either a marker, pen, or I'll use my finger and just make a hole down towards the bottom that's deep enough to accept the plant and the roots. Now when I come over to the starter tray, I usually take a little pocket knife and just gently separate the plant from the sides of the plastic container. These are already pretty mature, so I don't want to disturb the roots too much. And then I'll gently grab a hold and pull that out. And you see those roots? Nice, they're white, they're healthy, they look good. Let's take a look here. That plant is pretty big. I probably won't be able to get it all the way down to these first sets of leaves, just because the solo cup's not deep enough. But when I plant these outside, I will plant them that deep, all the way to the first leaves. So now I just loosen the soil at the bottom, and we'll transfer this right into the cup. Just like that, set it in, push it down, and now we'll just fill in around it with some more dirt. Soil mix. It's not just dirt. Okay, so let me finish this up and we'll get back. I'll show you what they all look like. And I was taking this plant out and I just wanted to show you. Look at those roots. I was able to get them separated very nicely. Look how well established those roots are compared to the top of the plant. Now once these go into the cup with the soil, they're going to take off. And this is towards the middle of April right now. Here in northern Ohio, we have about another month before we can plant these outside, and this plant will probably be close to a foot tall at that time. We'll take it and drop it into the cup. Fill her up. These are the 3 varieties I have planted from seed: Hillbilly, Beefsteak, and the Black Vernissange. I'm not even sure if I'm saying that right. But I transferred 6 plants into these cups, and they look good. They're off to a good start. I'm going to water them in. I'm trying to be careful about not over-watering. Sometimes in the past I've had a problem with watering too much. The leaves start to turn yellow, and but this year I'm taking it a little easy on the watering. So I potted up 3 here. I have 3 others off to the side. I just wanted to show you the 3 varieties. And that's what he's going to be getting from me tomorrow. And I'm also going to be giving him a cup with several tobacco plants growing in here. Just something fun and different to try. I try different things each year. This year, we're going to give this a shot. I think the plant looks really pretty once it's grown. It looks kind of like a tropical plant. The flowers are beautiful. I don't even smoke. I probably won't smoke it. I'm just going to grow it just for the plant of it. So we'll see how that goes. That's it, guys. Real easy. I just started the seeds, transferred them into these cups, and I keep them under the lights. A couple more weeks, I'll put them out in the yard, and I'll make another video when the time comes. All right? We will see you later.